Good morning, everyone. I had to remember if it was morning or whatever. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the studio. My name is John. Full name John Crawford. I go by the artist name DefCello. Used to go by Sign in Color, but DefCello is a bit easier to say and a little less nonsense. So what we're working on, what we're doing here today is making music. This is something I do purely for fun right now. It'd be awesome if it made some income, help pay some bills, so I could justify some of the time other than just it makes me happy. But hey, it makes me happy, and that is plenty justification as long as everything else is taken care of, and thank goodness it is. We are here. We are here to make more music. We've had amazing amount of time in the studio this weekend and this past last weekend too. I'm getting spoiled, y'all. This is awesome, and I've just love the amount of music that's been churning out as a result. And I can't wait to get it to a point where we can share it. But I'm not going to share it until it is ready. But that's what this live stream is for, is so that you can see some of my process, hopefully enjoy some of the process, share the wins, share the frustrations. We are here to make music. And so what I've been doing is listening to some of the tracks that have been coming out of the studio for the past week or so. And when I'm composing, there's a lot of back and forth. Very much as I'm a professional software engineer or developer. It's what I do. It's what pays the bills, and then some, thankfully. And um, uh, anyone who works in that profession will tell you that development is an iterative process. You do a thing, you see how it looks. You do more things, you see how it looks. And it evolves over time to the point that it's useful enough that you can move on to the next thing. Or you just keep making it more and more awesome if you have the ability to do that. Uh, and so that is something that we have the ability to do here, is that these tracks, I will do work, get to a spot where I feel like either I must walk away or I feel good about where it is at the moment, and then I will listen to it off and on, and just take a break, get out of that tunnel vision, and then come back to it later. And as I'm listening to it, I will be like, oh yeah, that kind of bugs me, or man, wouldn't it be cool if we did something like this? Or just ideas pop up of things to do in the next iteration. So we're going to be doing some fresh iterations today, starting with this track, Fugue number 1 for harpsichord in E flat major. And I might, so I've already released this track as Fugue number 1 for string trio in G major. But the original version was written as part of this as part of this album project, which was an album of music inspired by the Elder Scrolls Oblivion video game. And each of the cities has their own theme. I even did some dungeon music. It's some of my best work came out of this project, and I hope to continue the trend, because in the past, this music has existed as something that was generated by this keyboard back here, the Casio CTK 1000, and great keyboard. It still sounds great, but the samples are aged, and they're generated using a lot of techniques that were necessary back in the day because there just wasn't enough capacity, memory-wise and CPU-wise, processing-wise, to do proper reproduction of audio. So they would like layer different instruments to make it sound-ish like other instruments. And so that's what we're trying to evolve those old tracks, get them into a modern take, add my modern skills to them, and make them awesome. Get them to the point where they can be shared and enjoyed by someone who isn't wanting to listen to a 90-year-old keyboard do it. 90-year-old from the 90s. Wait long enough, it'll be 90 years old. From the keyboard from the 90s that is trying to reproduce real instruments. Let's actually use samples from real instruments. Maybe one day real instruments, but I don't have that kind of play money right now, but I do have enough play money to do this kind of stuff, thankfully. So what we're going to do today is I was listening to some harpsichord music on Spotify. I just searched for harpsichord music and found a playlist and started listening. And I was like, you know what? We were struggling a bit yesterday trying to find a harpsichord library that sounded decent. And the one that I found is just that, decent. And I really want something better. I don't know if I'm going to find something today, but we need to at least look. And plugindeals.net, they do some excellent reporting of where the deals are, what they're doing, what the price history has been. They've been making some nice additions to the tracking and alerts and that kind of stuff. And so that's what we're going to do today. I want to see if we can find a good harpsichord library that I can use so that this track sounds decent, not just decent. It sounds good and not just decent. So, harpsichord. Let's see what we find. There's a couple things I'm looking for. One is just availability. Okay, good. So we do definitely have some here. And the next thing I'm looking for is real samples. I've already listened to some of the stuff that they've released when we visited Audio Plugin Deals. I don't remember. We were looking at another website yesterday, and they all kind of sound the same, so it's hard for me to remember which one is which. But we were looking at real samples, and I mean, I'll just pull it up. We'll see. They might have a preview video here or something. Maybe. Best service. I mean, this is the price tracking. It's solidly at $109 for probably a very long time. Yeah, all time since they started tracking in July of last year. It's always been $109. Is there where can I find the library? Ah, here we go. Austrian harpsichord. Okay, so that doesn't sound... It's not quite as punchy as I would like it to be. But if you compare that to this guy... I want a middle ground. That one's too in your face, and it sounds a little artificial. It is sample based, so it probably isn't artificial, but for whatever reason, it sounds fake. And so maybe they didn't sample each key, and they just kind of interpolated the different tones from. I don't know. The human ear is astonishingly sensitive. Well, ear and everything, all the back end involved. But let's keep looking here. So we have Cine samples. Actually, this is a pretty sweet setup here. It sounds so distant. That's the sound I'm looking for. And I can use my processing to kind of bring it more forward. Nice. Okay, so this is actually kind of cool. So this is done by Cine Samples. I have a few of their libraries, actually, because that's something I was looking at was what are the creators of libraries that I've enjoyed. Cine Samples, I have their Cine Strings Solo library. And they're not great, but they're good enough for a lot of applications, especially for something as dynamic as string instruments. It's not terrible. The cello solo in Blue Ridge Spring was synthesized with this library. The string trio is what kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So fugue number 1 for string trio in G major. If you look up the recording for that one, the violins are meh. they're very meh. And the reason is that I use this library, and it's really oriented towards legato performance, which is very smooth and connected, lots of vibrato. But I needed a more Baroque style performance, and it just wasn't happening. So, well, no, it barely happened, and I'm not 100% satisfied with how it ended up, but it was good enough, and yeah. So send the samples. I have some of their library, so $100. That's a little heavy, but it's a price. At the very least, we know a thing that we can look at. Best price. It looks like at least since they've been tracking. Lowest recorded price was $35. When was that? That was right at the turn of the year. Looks like they had a pretty decent sale last summer or two, but I'm not seeing it available here. But we have a candidate. Now I'm going to see set price drop alert. Yeah, that's what I want. I'm not committing to this library yet. So before we commit to that, let's see what else we got. So we've got Sena samples. That's actually kind of cool. I don't love the real samples, although it sounded better in that demo than the SoundCloud one we were listening to yesterday. Let's see what else we got here. The French harpsichord. Sound iron. I freaking love sound iron. I've got a ton of their libraries. Yeah. I don't honestly use a lot of them, but except for the choir library. I got harp guitar, glass beach. I just need, I wish I had time to like dig in. I started using Lakeside pipe organ. It's freaking awesome. For a new pop rock track that I'm working on. That I busted that one out. It's delivering. Men's choir, Mars Men's Choir, and then the Venus Women's Choir is somewhere in here too. So, yeah, sound iron is let's see how it sounds. But I love their work. They do a good work. Let's see, samples. There's a walkthrough. Okay. Video isn't setting up very well. Come on, why can't I center? I want to see the whole video, darn it. Well, I guess I'm just not going to. Why is it so disjoint? It's like he's got a delay on there or something. What the heck? Yeah, I can't access the seek bar.
Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Craig Peters here from Sound Iron, and in today's walkthrough we're going to be checking out our new harpsichord library. A prestigious all the recorded notes of.
There we go. That's the sound I'm going for. They like to do effects and stuff too. Ooh, that's cool. Harpsibiance.
The ambience that you just heard will complement this.
I have no idea what's going on right now. I was looking at a harpsichord library. Point being, it's a pretty cool library. Decent sound. I kind of liked the other one sound-wise a little better, but oh gosh, where was it? Sound iron, harpsichord. So looks like $69, but because I have so many of their libraries, they might have a cross-grade deal. So let's take a look at Sound Iron's website. And it doesn't remember my password. Let me turn off my monitor screen share. Here's 10% off your first purchase. I'm only ever excited to see those when I'm actually on my first purchase. But otherwise, those ads are just ridiculously annoying. And 10%, yeah. Like, give me 50% off and then we're talking. Pulling up instrument password manager. Wow, I haven't moved SoundIron into there yet. Let's do it. Let's do it. SoundIron, yeah. SoundIron, yeah. No shop. I don't want to sign in with your thing. I have my own account. Thank you very much. Okay, we've got upgrades. I don't think there's going to be anything sensitive in here. Let's get the, yeah, there we go. So we're logged in to my SoundIron account. I'm looking to see if I have any cross-grade, or if I just happen to have a harpsichord and I didn't install it or something. Because I bought their Omega bundle way back, and then yeah, I bought it way back, so I have a lot of their library. A lot. But do I have their harpsichord? Emotional piano, harp guitar, all these things that I really should investigate more into, because I've got it. The power, I have the power. Let's use it. Alas, time. Brass solo symphony series. That looks like, I wonder if that's included with the contact native instruments thing. Anyways, yeah, I've used one of these. I think it was Francesca Genko. Inside of a theme music for Ascension. I forget what it was called. Anyways, not to get distracted any more than I already typically do. Let's see, Voice of Rapture. I just busted that one out the other day, but I do not have a harpsichord. So let's see what we can find here. Oh man, look at that. There's that harpsichord. Add to cart, 69 bucks. I mean, that's not terrible. I wonder if they have a cross grade. Well, let's take a look at this first. Just out of curiosity, are they going to, yeah, $1,000 for their Omega bundle? But I usually when you go to these websites, there's going to be upgrade and cross grade deals usually, because once you've invested into a ecosystem, they want you to continue investing. So yeah, I bought the $1,000 Omega bundle way back in 2015. My account, my products. Hopefully there's let's see. Make a bundle. Virtual instruments. So I'm not seeing any opportunities. Let me switch back to here for some privacy. What are we looking for? My account. Oh, we're already looking at my account. I'm looking for cross-grade deals. if there's any such thing. Maybe they don't do that here. Sort by upgrades first. They have a mega bundle. No products found. So a mega bundle, I guess I'd have to reach out to them to find out if there was a upgrade deal available for me for the Omega bundle. Basically, I would be interested in upgrading my current Omega bundle from 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago. It's not 26 yet. 10-year-old Omega bundle. If I'd be very interested in upgrading to the latest version. Looks like I bought something from them way back. The Symphony Series Brass Collection. Shimmer, Low, Sonospheres. Yeah, there was a discount code involved, which apparently didn't save me any money. Well, we have a harpsichord option, but $69 is a little heavy. It's not bad, but it is a little heavy. So let's see if we can do a little better. And that's about as good as you're going to get probably for Sound Iron. All right, I think I can share my screen again. Getting lost in the weeds here. So Sonavox harpsichord, $20. That sounds pretty nice. And we'll take a look at the VSL, whoever VSL is. Looks like they are, I don't know why there's 2 bars here. Set price, drop alert, best service. Why are there 2 bars? Plug-in Fox, best service. Product no longer available. Well, that's disappointing. It keeps taking me to best service. Harpsichord. Yeah. Most of these are 100 plus. So plug-in Fox also not found. Oh. It was initially not found, but then it took me to their landing page. So they must have. All right. So I'm looking for harpsichord. Harpsichord. VSL. Oh, maybe they don't have their harpsichord anymore. That's frustrating. What even is VSL? IK Multimedia. This is getting boring. Yeah. That's lame. Okay, let's move on. $20. $20 on Plug-on Fox. Also not showing up. So it looks like plugindeals.net needs to fix their linking system. Or they just decided, hey, John's about to come in and look at harpsichords. So let's ditch all our inventory so don't find anything. Because it's all about me, right? Why is there no harpsichord? Why is there no harpsichord? Whatever. Oh, there's a harpsichord, but that's not the same thing. So we're looking at Sonavox. Yeah, okay, so Sonavox and VSL must have dropped their stuff. That's so weird. Very weird. Let me try just search for harpsichord and see if their search engine just isn't very good. I'm not seeing squat. Well, $70 for a trusted distributor like our producer, like whatever, like Sound Iron. That seems like a good thing to try. Man, is there really no other way to find this? $3, nice. Let me just try Googling it. Sonavox harpsichord. I just want to hear it. Harpsichord. There's a harpsichord. Oh. Oh, they've gone out of business, apparently. That would explain why they weren't listed. What that tells me is that we're not going to be able to purchase licenses. It looks like we can just download whatever, but you can continue to use Sonavox software you've purchased, but it will not be receiving any further updates or support for new operating systems. So, yeah, it just looks like I'm not going to be able to. I could try downloading it and seeing if it lets me use it even without a license, but I'm guessing they would have mentioned something like that here. And I've got enough crap on my system. Just out of curiosity, let's hear what it sounds like first and see if it's worth experimenting. Come on. Play. Thank you. Versus. It's about the same. That doesn't inspire me. I could at least add some punch or something. Alright. This is getting I'm getting tired of this. But real samples, Piano Tech harpsichord. This will be the $50 is better than $69. Come on, where's the demo? I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Apparently there is no demo. It's ridiculous. Why is there no demo? Take me to the paid product page or something. What the heck, man? Piano Tech harpsichord. I'll just search for it. Harpsichord Modart. Maybe that's the same thing. Sounds good, but it looks like I have to buy a engine for it. I don't love that. So, and that doesn't even look like it's the same product. So, Piano Tech harpsichord. Oh, $49. It sounded pretty good, not gonna lie. But I mean, I'm going to have to get into a whole new different engine and all that jazz. For 20 extra bucks, I'd rather just get the sound iron one. What I'll do, let's just finish this and move on. Maybe I'll have some funds for a $69 thing. Ooh. Audio plugin. I do have some reward money somewhere. Audio plugin. We're already looking at audio plugin deals. Maybe it's not. Yeah. I do have some reward money on here. Harpsichord. See if this reward money is of any use. Why am I seeing a promo? I get it. 20% off. I get it. Okay, there we go. Oh, you were looking at this yesterday, and experiment harpsichord. Yeah, it's all real samples, which they have a bunch of different packages. Let's give them another look. We've got Italian harpsichord bundle. What else we got? We have a lost harpsichords bundle. And then we have ancient harpsichords bundle. Why are there so many harpsichord bundles? Dutch, French, Italian, Austrian. Good gosh. So what's the difference? The bundle. Okay, there's a German, 2 German harpsichords. And no audio demos unless oh, here we go. I don't care about the theme music. I want to hear the plugin.
Note off.
I don't care. Interesting. It sounds more like a clavinet. That doesn't sound like much of anything.
Like a loop.
Well, that was disappointing. I can't. Let's try the product page. Two harpsichords. Can I hear the harpsichord? All right, y'all. When you're designing a website, selling audio products, this is, I know it's generally discouraged to have music on your website, but this is one of those exceptionally distinct scenarios where you really should have some audio demos. What the heck, man? Why? This is their official page, and there are no audio demos on this. Unless, because it's a bundle. Oh, listen to real samples bundle here. I mean, SoundCloud has embedding. Interesting. This sounds more like a guitar than a harpsichord. Fascinating. Very interesting. I don't love, that's not the sound I'm going for, but it's interesting. Okay, so we don't like the German ones. Let's try. That's what I was just looking at. Ancient harpsichords. We have French, English, and Austrian. Bundle. Best current price, you have 106. So we could take it down $100. I mean, why can't I use all my rewards? Not that I would buy it at that price anyways, but let's at least listen to it. Because if I can get one of them, then we're in... see? SoundCloud has embedding. La. That's the Austrian, apparently, according to that. Although, according to this, it's all the Austrian one. Where's the French and English? Let's try the video.
Hey, this is Simeon.
Oh, this guy again.
Harpsichord combination of
play.
Which, where the plectrum resets. So
play. Thank you. Not bad. English harpsichord. Not bad. Not sure what that is.
Just go French from there. It's got a bright, and that's what you hear come through when you're playing these samples. You have to take into consideration that it's just, there's so much going on artistically and
interesting. So that's not a bad bundle. Of the bunch, the English was closest to the sound that I was interested in. So what else we got? English, French, Dutch. Italian. Okay. There we go. Italian media. Okay, we got this guy. I'm guessing it's going to be the same guy. Yep, him.
Throughout history, harpsichords have been associated with it.
Yeah.
And the
play. There we go.
It says just a.
I want to hear the.
You'll note beautifully recorded artifacts of these instruments, and so
I want to hear the instrument,
rack
please.
Has the notes on the.
Here we go. Interesting. It's very warm. Nice.
Chord. And what's unusual is that they stop and a rear 8-foot stop that you can isolate. So let's take a listen and see if we can tell what makes this different from the others.
Okay, so that's a solid bundle. So they have the Italian, the English was pretty good too. Sound Iron is a bit more. I really like the Sound Iron offering. I wish it was a hair cheaper. $69 isn't terrible, but it would be lovely if it was a little more affordable, or at least bundled in with some more stuff. But what am I looking for? What am I looking for? I am looking for the Italian harpsichord bundle. Okay, so you can buy them separately. Too many tabs. Too many tabs. Too many tabs. I've got too many tabs. So somehow I managed to close my view of the bundles. Ah! Oh my gosh, what the heck? All right, let's try and resurrect it. What website was I on? Oh, it was audio plugin deals, wasn't it? Yeah. Where'd it go? Here we go. Italian. 104. Yeah, just retail price. Base price. I mean, that's a good price if I could apply my rewards to it. I probably can't though. We'll try it now. All right, that's lovely. View cart. Vintage piano bundle. That's lovely. Your rewards. Why did my cart just disappear? Why did my cart just disappear? What the heck, man? All right, it's there. Now you see it. Now see, here's the thing. Your rewards, $104. But it's really not looking like I'm going to be able to do it. Let me, I'm going to go turn off my desktop here just in case it shows something weird. Let's see. Is there any way I can use my reward money? Yeah, I can't. I don't have a coupon, but I do have reward money that you tell me all constantly. You're like, hey, you have like this much money available for your rewards. But when you go to actually use it, it's like, what do you mean I can't use it? Why can't I use my reward? Oh, here we go. Use rewards. Max 110. Can't use more than 104.69. Okay, it looks like I actually managed to figure out how to apply rewards. Okay, so just so you're in on the loop here. So, I don't know how that happened. Well, there was a sidebar that popped up here, and it had an actual field for me to type in rewards I wanted to use. It's possible I could have clicked over here to apply it, and I just didn't know. But it looks like I could actually get this Italian harpsichord bundle by Real Samples for $45, which is better than $69. And I get 3 instead of 1, and it's a pretty nice sounding library. But I really want, let's listen to it one more time, because if they're going to make me download a new engine to run this, then I'm still not going to do it. Because I've got enough of that stuff. I really don't want to have to deal with another engine. I'll just pay the $69 or wait for a sale on SoundIron and then pay whatever is available. There. Rated price $309. Yeah, that's lovely. Okay, engine. Does it look like he was using it looked like he was using Contact though.
And you can see that you'll notice that I'm running
the full version of
Contact. You also notice the missing
little echo there. Jinx. So Contact is looking like a good... Okay, I might actually buy this then and actually use my plugin rewards now that I figured out how to actually use them. $45 for 3 harpsichords that works in Contact. That's pretty awesome. All right, let's go back into stealth mode here. Proceed to checkout. Spend money I don't have, but I mean I technically have it, but it's budgeted to other things that, oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Buy the things. There we go. All right. $45. Oh, let me make sure there's not a July. I think July 4th was a different. Oh, no. Let's get that 20% off if I can. Woo! Glad I remembered that. Click here to enter your code. July 4th, baby. Coupon code applied successfully. $36. Woo! Yeah, $36 for 3 harpsichords and a pretty nice sounding library. I'm sold. Yeah, $36. That's pretty awesome. Credit. Yeah, that's nice. $36. Place order. I click place order. It's just hovering here. Oh, okay. I just got the notification that a charge was made. Hey, order received. With this $36 for 3 harpsichords. We vetted them out. They sound pretty good. Another day, SoundIron. I loved the sound of your library, but it just wasn't cheap enough for me. All right, I'm going to deal with installing that later. What I'm going to do now, I want to get into some composing, so let's get into that. So iterations, we'll deal with the harpsichord one later. That's shade and alt. Next I want to do, what do I want to do next? We've got Breville, which has some minor things. I want to try out the more modern guitar for the plucked sections, guitar solos, I should say. And then Breville. Breville's pretty easy. Let's do that one first. So Breville, the one thing that I wanted to do there was add a bit more space to the sound of the congas and bongos coming in at the beginning. So let's pull this up. Breville, compose, delete that one now that I know it is officially out of date. So we are loading the track now, although I didn't want, oh man, I loaded the wrong track. I needed to load the mix project. It'll happen soon enough. Yay. Bring more coffee. Guess that while that's downloading, I can start looking into how to install that library. Still loading. All right. I don't think I have a Real Samples account. Loading. Saw some progress there. I think we're almost done. Now I can load the project that I meant to load. Oh, wait, I still have my screen turned off. Okay, I'll pull this up. Hold on. Real Samples. Do I have an account with Real Samples? It does not look like I have an account. Let me check one other location. I do not. Okay, so this will be a new account for Real Samples. My account. Register as a new customer. Gosh, I hope I don't regret this. Oh well, if I do, it was 36 bucks. Not great, but far from terrible. Far from terrible. All right. What? Oh. Please confirm your email. Complete your registration. Yeah, we have an account now with Real Samples. We have an account. Now we're buying it out. All right, we got our Italian harpsichord bundle added to basket. Have I added it yet? Have I added it to basket yet? Cancel. Add to basket. Oh well, I'll take it off if I need to. All right, it is added to basket. I can't find my basket, but it is added in there. Come on. Where's my basket? I told you to add it to basket. Where's my basket? There, display basket. There we go. Good gosh. I just want one. Thank you very much. All right, and then we redeem the coupon code. Update. Nice. Check out. No, I don't really want to receive your newsletter. Thank you very much. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, sure. General terms and conditions. All right, and here's our download links. I have 20 total downloads available. Lovely. It looks like each harpsichord is being delivered independently. File not downloaded, potential security risk. Allow download. Oh, it was like, you're downloading over HTTP. Like, I appreciate the caution, but it's just a zip file. Okay, we are downloading our new harpsichords. Coming down pretty quick. Yeah. Oh man, I'm so happy. My internet service provider, Comcast, came in and brought some competition, and suddenly, like, oh hey, we can totally give you a lot more bandwidth than you used to get. Like, well, thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. All right, that's downloading. And my project finally loaded, so now we can open the correct project. This one shouldn't take quite as long to open. In fact, let's go ahead and pull up the screen so you're not looking at my face quite as obnoxiously, because you're not here to see my face. If you are, well, more power to you, but I'm here for some music, so. All right, our harpsichords are downloaded. Throw that up on the NAS. Since I only have 20 downloads, I want to use them wisely. Sound samples. I wonder if that's 2 words or 1. Sound samples. Cool. Oh yeah, it's taking forever. Stretch my legs here. I got it moving. Oh hey, he's about to do something else. I'm a little surprised that was missing, because we regenerated this mix already. It might have been in a hidden track. We'll find out. 2 files in 2 places of the project. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, it wasn't a hidden track. Is that one? Yeah, let me let me fix that so I don't get those nasty error messages again. Track manager, yeah, track manager. And this is, we'll just go ahead and, it was definitely viola. It might be both of those. Yeah, there's 2 files. There we go. So that, once I save that, that should take away that nasty error message. All right. After all that, this is what I was really wanting to do, which is at the very beginning, I want more room sound. I want more reverb on the bongos and congas. So right now I've got it in the melody position of the stage. Let's see, we got, yeah, claves, they got their own channel entirely, but I want more reverb on this. So let's get rid of the melody. Now that's not loud enough. So I've got some space in harmony here. Harmony's probably still not far back enough to get that room sound. Let me bring back melody, but we're going to drop down so it's just the melody. It's got some presence, but it's not all in your face. I want to send to support or ambient. Ambient's going to have the most reverb. Let's try support first and see how we like it. Yeah, even that is a little much. So maybe harmony would be the appropriate place to put it. So let's delete that route. Well, let's not delete it. Let's bring it in, and I'll drop the volume until I decide that I want it back. So drop the volume, go into support, and we're going to try, well, let's just see how it sounds if I send it to harmony instead. And I'm doing this in a way that I won't mess up my existing automation. It is definitely more reverb, but not as much as I would have hoped for. So let's try blend. Let's get that room noise. I really like that. Let's see what we got. If Tom's is the only place that happens, I might just add reverb to the toms in general, because I'm thinking that Tom's is the only soundstage position. That is going to Tom's. Got harmony. I love that reverb. I really do. And I'm debating whether I just want to give its own reverb or not. But I'm starting to think that that's silly and I shouldn't. Let's turn off the harmony. Oh man, I liked that presence though. So let's move this. So we're distributing this bongo sound we're filling the stage with the sound stage. Well, I'm hoping this doesn't compete too much with everything else going on in support. And I can probably... Because at this point, it's only happening in toms. That's a little much. So let's drop the volume. Let's mimic what's going on up here. In fact, let me just copy the points and paste them in. So that we're really mimicking it. Delete that one. And this is where we're going to adjust it. So let's try neg 12 dB. I want the room sound, but I don't want it to overwhelm everything else going on. A little light. Cool. I like that. Negative 11 dB. Now, let's see how this sounds. I definitely want more room sound. More room sound. But I don't want that point. Oh my gosh. There we go. So let's raise that up. You raise me up. Neg 4. It's got space. That up to negative 11. Oh, that's too much. Oh my gosh. Oh, it moved both of them. I was like, what the heck? There we go. I just wanted neg 4, please. Oh, there we go. Nice. Not sure what that was. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. It started sounding like some weird club happy birthday. Oh! Oh, now you got my curiosity. To you, happy birthday to you. There we go. Oh my gosh. Now the congas and bongos have some space. All right, let's render that. We'll distribute to OneDrive later. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Master mix, all project regions. All right. Let's see. My wife does belly dance lessons, and she is asking for advice on so she's got some group class coming in. That's freaking awesome. Rendering. All right, so she's got a group class coming in. She doesn't know how to price it. And she's asking if she should charge based off of per person at her more typical private rate. And I'm really thinking that's not the case. Group classes are generally cheaper because they don't have, because the students don't get as much attention from the teacher. Yeah, I can see that better. Group classes are generally cheaper per person. They're ultimately buying your time, chipping in together to buy your time. Chipping in together to buy your time. So I'd say base the rate off how much time it will take you to prepare and deliver the lesson. With probably a bare minimum of $10 per person. You usually charge $50 per hour for private, correct? Okay. So $250 for a 1.5 hour lesson. That would be roughly 83 per half hour. 83 per half hour. Which would be 166 per hour. $166 per hour. Gosh. So 250, that would be 166 per hour. Or for 5 people. So 250, that would be 166 per hour, or divided by about $31. $31 per person. Per hour. Not a little pricey for a group. Since it is a 1.5 hour lesson, yes, they are getting a cheaper price than individual private lessons. Goal will be to make sure they feel like they got $30 per hour worth of instruction as a group class student. The ultimate goal will be to make sure they feel like they got $30 per hour's worth of instruction as a group class student. If you deliver that, then awesome. That's how you make more money as a teacher. More and more money as a teacher. All right, so we rendered. Let's give it a listen while I load up the next project. We're looking at July 13th. Honestly, it's still pretty loud. I wonder if I can just drop the melody. I also feel like the claves need more space. Do I just need to put more reverb on the... I don't want too much reverb on the shaker. So, but I do feel like the claves could use some more space too. Because it's kind of a shocker when the bongos and congas come in. Let's send that to ambient. Add some automation. Send volume. Yes. Oh, let's have pan too. Send pan. I might pan the bongos and congas as well. There's our ambient. Interesting. All right, I need to. Fascinating. Where's that coming from? Oh, that's just ambient? Really? Huh. That's so wild that there's so much ambient sound on it, but it still sounds so clean. I guess that's just the nature of the instrument. I'll make sure that that is a good volume. So when the bongos and congas come in, that we have, that it's, they're roughly matched in volume. Okay. I got a pan to the left, 63%. Okay, it's sounding pretty good. I feel like it's a little too roomy right now. So let's bring out some of the focused sound in the, not snare drum. I thought I had a melody. I guess I don't. I could have sworn I had a melody automation. I don't. Okay. Well, let's bring this up then. -18, and we're actually going to dial back the ambient a bit because I'm starting to notice that it's a bit extreme. All right, let's hear it through the headphones. Headphones are a great way to change your sound stage. Yeah, that's bongos and congas are, well, bongos and congas are fine. What I need is more volume on the claves. Let's bring this up a lot. Congas. I'm so confused. Why are they not panning? All right, where are we going? Melody, toms, harmony, support. Melody, toms, harmony, support. Support, probably. There it is. Okay. Where that hard pan. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to place the bongos, congas, and claves in the same sound stage, and I start them center and move them out to make room for the main melodies coming in afterwards. All right, I like the sound. I want to make sure the volume is good. Nice space. I have the shaker in there. I feel like I should send the shaker out somewhere with some bit more reverb. Alright, ambient. Ooh, that's loud. But it's interesting how these don't have a ton of reverb. I actually kind of like that, splitting the reverb and the main focus on different hands. Gives a bit more space. All right, let's that's what I was worried about. It's too loud. Just take it all the way down. don't have a reverb on this. Trying to get a lot of space, really open up that sound stage. Doesn't take much. Kind of hear it off. Nice. Let's get the strings in. Yeah. All right, that sounds so much better. Yes. Okay, that took way more time than I expected, but we made progress. Render again. Render! All right. Now, what are we going to work on next? Choral. I wanted to try another guitar library because even though yesterday we were able to really improve the body of the sound, it's still, there's so much string noise and buzzing and all that. I don't love it. I don't like it. It's good, but I want it to be better. And we won't find out, of course, until this is done. Excuse me. Nice. All right, let's listen to that while we are... Oh, man! Yes! That's the space I wanted. It just resonates, fills the room. You're just like, okay, we're in a big space here. Dun, 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 dun. Brum. 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 Bum. I love it. Freaking love it. Bum, bum, bum. Dum, dum. Man, it sounds so good. I love their harmonies. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Heck yeah. Heck yes. Okay. Toss that into my OneDrive. Now, Coral. I've been spending a lot of time with this track, and the journey continues because I figured out how to do solo melodies. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we're just going to be crushing here. While that's doing whatever it's doing, I'll continue installing my harpsichords. Reaper, what are you doing, buddy? All right, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3, 3, 2 out of 3. New folder. All right, Reaper still not in a happy place. Can we, if we're going to crash, let's just crash. All right, I'm tired of waiting on this. Yeah, you already said that you crashed, so let's not do that anymore. Thank you. Reopen the file. There we go. Uh-oh, I didn't want to do that. Undo. 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 There we go. All right, let's try this again. Hopefully with less crashing and more music. Not sure why my camera just went out, but It's like something to do with the webcam utility driver or something. Well, we'll be taking a break here shortly. I apologize if it looks like there's some lag going on in the processing. Huh. Goodness gracious, what a mess. Where's my guitar? There's my guitar. Duplicating guitar track. Hopefully with less crashing. No crashing. All right, no crashing. It followed my request. Okay, so we are going to purge that and load up Contact. And load up this session guitar melody. Now that I've figured out the right sub menu to go into to find it. Session guitar, session guitar, session guitar. Where is it? Where's my session guitar? There's session strings, session ukulele. Ukulele. Where's my session guitar? It should be here. I reinstalled it. In fact, I just used it. Horns, picked acoustic. That's what I was looking for. And note, melody. Why the heck is that buried? That was so frustrating. All right. I requested the melody instrument. Can you please load it? All right, that's sounding a lot better. Let's compare to the other one. See, you hear the rattle. I hate it. I hate it. I don't love it at all. Whereas this one, nice. So I think I will keep, I'm not going to reprogram the strums, but I am going to isolate this so that the solos are happening on this guitar, which is too much going on, laggy computer. Session guitarist picked acoustic. There we go. Now, is there any miking adjustments I want to do? I think I need to hear it in context. Yeah, that condenser version cuts for the mix a little better. Let's see, I need to tweak the volume a bit because this one's probably not as loud. Like, let's just, yeah, that one's way louder. So let's kick this up a lot. Let's do it left, right. There we go. Now, do I still need that EQ? Probably. There we go. Yeah, so the EQ is still good. All right, that sounds infinitely better. That's not what I wanted to save. I wanted to save that. Thank you. Next, I need to clean up all this because right now I've got solo happening in the wrong track. So we need to move the strumming. I want to keep on here. Yeah. So this is the bye-bye. Bye-bye. sure why it's lagging. Oh, it didn't lag. I'm just looking at the other guitar notes. Here we go. So now we have that. Now I need to adapt the same on the other end. Bring that down. It's hilarious. Okay. And then we're going to delete all the strumming stuff from this library. So now we should have where'd all my volume go? Oh. Oh. Oh man, that sounds good. Too loud though. Way too loud. Nice. And then we'll listen to the same thing over here. Once it does finish saving. Ultimately, a lot of that will be fixed in the mix stage, but it's good to prepare it. I don't love the clack, clack, clack. That's supposed to be more of a hammer-on pull-off thing. Man, that sounds so much better. Boom, boom, boom. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, man. This one's a little louder than, a lot louder than normal. That's too loud, too loud. A little too dynamic there. want that to be duple. Ah! There we go. That sounds better. Make sure, yeah, that is not legato. That needs to be a hammer on pull off. Make sure to shape that phrase good. Notice what I'm doing is all kind of rounded. Starts loud and then diminuendos is the phrase. Yeah. Nice and warm. Make sure I don't need to do it over here too. Those are already pretty well shaped. I can shape these a little better. Nope, that one's good. This is the only one that needs to be tweaked. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Man, that sounds good. Okay, that's all I really wanted to do with this. Let's revisit the harp. I got a little carried away, as I was anticipating I would be doing, when I was doing kind of the extra notes. Too much. Was a little much. That one's a lot louder. So, yeah, let's try that. Ba-da-dum, da-dum, dum, dum, da-da-dum. Try that shape instead. Nope, I don't like that. There we go. Too far. Too far. I didn't want to go that far. There it is. Release. I feel like the bases need to cut off faster. I wonder if that's a thing. Is there a choke option on there? I really want it to be more percussive. Boom, boom, Kind of like a heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. Boom, 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 boom. Those are all key switches. Let's play around, see if we can find something. Oh. What if there's some extra reverb? Oh, there is reverb on this. That won't get rid of everything. Really, I'm a little annoyed that there's no option to choke the string. That's probably a little better. That's better. That's better. It's at least not quite as drawn out. That should help the punchiness of a lot of places. Or if I can make it even more punchy. I turned off the reverb, so that shouldn't be there. There's no delay. I'm trying to figure out where all the sustain is coming from. There's some reverb. Is it some of my other reverb? Not really. Ooh, pretty. I was going to remove that. Oh, where's my bass? All right, that looks good. Cool. Render. Very nice. All right, so that's Coral, Praville. we've got the harpsichord libraries installed now, so I could revisit Shadenall. Get closer to lunchtime, too. Cruising along, rendering, rendering. I ought to render some stems for a mix as well. In fact, let's do that. We'll do that next. I think we're about ready for a mix stage. Nice. All right, that one's ready. Let's go ahead and do the stems. Save, and we got our region selected. Very nice. Render. This time we're going to do O2 stems, I think was what it was called. O2 mix. Render to, let's use the stems template. Nice. Oh, cancel, cancel, cancel. No, don't say that, because select track stems. That's what I wanted. That looks better. Wave. Cool. Yeah, there we go. I won't do the mix project today, but I'm at least going to prepare for it. Nice. Next, I would like to get into Shadenhall. Harpsichord version. We're going to redo this, or at least we're going to try out these new harpsichord libraries. Okay. Yeah, that's it. It's not going to show up in here. I need to load a file, which means I have to go back to the legacy view in order to get that. Excuse me. Sound samples. Yeah, 3 different harpsichords. I'll try the latest one first. Why not? Equal temper, original tuning. Yeah, let's do the modern 440. Yeah, 440. Original 3 tuning it. Huh. I mean, this is a solo, so I can do. Let's try the original. Could not be found. Yeah, it looks like it's looking in the wrong spot here. Yeah, why is it looking in there? It's a weird place for it to try and find samples. All right. Is it working? Okay, it looks like it's working. Interesting. Oh. What just happened? I muted that one. Oh, I had them both selected. It's the hammer noises. Okay. Content missing because you're looking in a weird place for it. Yeah, let's try looking inside of the folder that you're coming from. Okay. Ooh, this nasty low frequency. They did not isolate that microphone. It's like we're getting the thump of the player hitting. It's so delicate. It's fun. Oh my. A little. There we go. That's better. It's so warm. I love it. Let's try this one. Content missing. Of course it is. Have you tried looking again? Got more punch. Try looking again, please. Thank you. Interesting. Oh my gosh, you already found it. Why are you complaining about it again? Alright, I gotta get that low frequency out. It's distracting as heck. Gosh, that sounds so good. Yeah, let's compare that to what we were using. It just sounds so flat. Yeah, I'm happy to get rid of this. Still a little funky. Really? I wish it would remember where it found them. Nice. So next I want to try, just out of pure curiosity, I put it in G major for the strings. I want to see what it would sound like if this was also in G major. So we're going to take that, E, F, F sharp, G. E, F, F sharp, G. I don't love how clacky it is. I kind of like layering the two. I mean, it's not quite as uniform, but it's fun. I like it. Let's compare that to what we had before. No, I like it. I think it's an improvement. Alright, let's render this and... I'm going to take a break. Yeah, let's do the stems. Do stems first, in fact. We're already in this mode. And render to wave, not FLAC. There we go. All right, y'all, I'm going to be taking a break. Thank you for joining me, and I'll be back later this afternoon, most likely.